Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, February 6, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. The impeachment exercise ends in the U.S. Senate. A case of the coronavirus confirmed in Wisconsin. Amazon paid just 1% of tax to the federal government. A study finds 2 out of 5 Americans have no financial safety net. Actor Kirk Douglas dead at 103. Also ahead, impeachment backlash. But first, the exercise is finally over as the U.S. Senate voted along party lines to acquit the president on 2 charges. Mitt Romney, the only Republican to rebuke the White House, voting guilty on President Trump's alleged abuse of power. Senator Mitch McConnell calling the entire situation a, quote, colossal political mistake for the Democrats. Is it? I'll have analysis ahead. Health officials confirming another case of the coronavirus, this time in Wisconsin, bringing the total infected in America to 12. The patient arrived in the USA after traveling to China earlier this year. Other cases of the deadly disease have been detected in California, Illinois, Washington State, Arizona, and Massachusetts. Amazon paying just 1.2% in taxes on total profits in 2019. According to the IRS, the company handed Uncle Sam $162 million on their federal tax returns. Total profit for Amazon, $13 billion. Executives defending the low rate, claiming they comply with the law. The average American worker pays a quarter on every dollar to the government, so this is an outrage that Congress should deal with. A disturbing new study finds 2 out of 5 Americans don't have $400 in the bank. The survey from Chase Bank shows 25% of American adults have just enough money to cover 1 month's worth of bills. About 20% don't have any savings accounts at all. The biggest expense for the average household, rent and credit card bills. Hollywood icon Kirk Douglas dead at the age of 103. The legendary actor's career goes all the way back to 1946, but it was his role in 1960's Spartacus that made Kirk Douglas a star. His son, actor Michael Douglas, announcing the news on Instagram, saying his father's life was, quote, well-lived and his legacy will endure. In a moment, the real reason impeachment failed and the backlash from it. Right back. American Financing is a mortgage company for everyone. They can help regardless of where you are in the home ownership process. Are you a first-time home buyer needing down payment assistance? They have options that require as little as 0 down. A vet looking to use a VA loan, they'll take care of you. Already own a home? Their dedicated mortgage consultants can help lower your rate or access cash to pay off high-interest debt, potentially saving you $1,000 or more a month. It only takes 10 minutes to get started. There are never any upfront or hidden fees. There's no pressure, no obligation. American Financing works for you, and they're experiencing huge growth. Now's the great time to get them to work for you. If you're looking for a new job as a loan officer, processor, or even in sales, call them. They'll hire you if you qualify, and they can help your mortgage and your career. 888-462-9557. 888-462-9557 or AmericanFinancing.net. American Financing, NMLS 182334, NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. The Senate acquits President Trump on 2 articles of impeachment. 52-48 was the vote on Article 1, abuse of power. Mitt Romney, the only Republican crossing party lines to join the Democrats. 53-47 on Article 2, obstruction of Congress. Romney said no to that. Straight party line vote. You'll remember in the House of Representatives, no GOP congressman supported the impeachment. Now, 67 guilty votes in the Senate are required to remove a president from office, so this wasn't even close. It was a political exercise. But the reason it failed was because you, the American voter, you, the American citizen, did not support removing Donald Trump from office. The latest Gallup poll, 52% favor acquittal, 46% favor removing. Now, that's not nearly enough. Not nearly enough. Because politicians react to public sentiment. If something is going on in the country and people are outraged, you can be sure many of them are contacting their congresspeople and senators. But here, it was a partisan play. That's why it failed. Take President Clinton, for example. There was a provable crime here, perjury. He lied about his activities inside the White House with Monica Lewinsky. Everybody knew it. It was provable beyond a reasonable doubt. Yet, Americans did not want, the majority anyway, to remove Bill Clinton because we, the people, know this is a drastic thing, impeachment, removal. It's drastic. Now, on the Richard Nixon front, it took years for the public to finally say Nixon's got to go. When he resigned in the face of impeachment, 30% of Americans supported him, according to the polls. 70% said, sorry, Dick, you got to go. And the reason was, again, very clear. Richard Nixon, as president, obstructed justice. He designed a cover-up himself. It was on tape to avoid the exposition of the Nixon Re-election Committee breaking into Democratic headquarters at the Watergate Hotel. So everybody knew that Nixon was guilty, but this was much, much more than Bill Clinton's dalliance with Monica Lewinsky. So the public turned against Richard Nixon, and therefore he would have been impeached and removed. There is no question about that. So getting back to President Trump, there was no demonstrable crime. He couldn't be prosecuted in any criminal court. Nobody quite understood what he actually did that was so wrong. There was a belief held by Mitt Romney and others that he used his office to try to denigrate Joe Biden, a political opponent, but that's just a belief. There's no hard facts proving that. It was an opinion. Now, Mitt Romney has damaged himself in the Republican Party. He'll never be a factor there again. A senator in Alabama, Democrat Doug Jones, is done because he voted to remove the president. Again, this is a drastic action, and that's why it failed. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I proved that message by actually writing it. In a moment, something you might not know. You've been hearing about gold all over the news. Prices continue to climb. Not surprising, given all the warnings of a recession and the uncertainty of the upcoming election. Americans are looking for stability as a way to protect their savings and retirement. That's why I recommend you consider gold and silver as a safe haven for your savings and retirement. The company I recommend and have for years is American Hartford Gold Group. They are A-plus rated with the Better Business Bureau. Also, they make it simple and easy for you to invest in physical gold and silver. If you're listening right now, you get a free silver coin from my friends at American Hartford Gold Group. All you have to do is give them a call, 877-444-GOLD. 877-444-GOLD. Call them now to claim your free silver gift for a limited time and tell them Bill sent you. Or visit them online at www.billfreecoin.com. Again, that's 877-444-4653 or billfreecoin.com. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Doctors have long considered breakfast the most important meal of the day. It's no surprise that 80% of us will grab some grub before leaving the house in the morning. The other 20% wait until lunch. Here's a look at what most Americans like to start their day. Eggs at the top of the list. Sales at a 50-year high. Did you know that? I didn't know that. The average household consumes more than 1,200 eggs a year. With 8 grams of protein and 78 calories for each egg, it's recommended that if you want to lose a few pounds, you eat those eggs. But watch the cholesterol. The most popular preparation, scrambled eggs. Cereal, next on the menu. Americans buy 2.5 billion boxes each year. Average person consumes close to 15 pounds of cereal. Be careful which brands you buy. Most kids' cereals contain 50% more sugar than those aimed at adults. I like Irish oatmeal myself. Short on time, grab a banana. The average person eats about 27 pounds of bananas every year. 9 in 10 households consume them at least once a month. Orange juice, still a breakfast staple. Most folks drink 5 gallons every year. Good source of vitamin C and D, but it's also packed with sugar. One 12-ounce glass of orange juice has 10 teaspoons of sugar, the same as a can of Coke. Not everyone is eating healthier. About 1 in 4 Americans grab breakfast at a fast food place. But watch what you order. Items like McDonald's Big Breakfast contain more than 1,200 calories, half of what you need all day. The most popular breakfast item in America by a mile, coffee. The average consumer drinking 90 gallons of coffee a year. No wonder we can't sleep. Older Americans prefer their own brew, while millennials like to grab theirs on the go. And here's something you might not know. The average coffee drink at Starbucks sells for about $3. If you invested the price of a single coffee every day in a typical savings account, just put the $3 a day in the savings. After 50 years, you'd have $318,000. Back after this. There are thousands of abandoned animals in the USA that need our help. I am partnering with Delta Rescue, the largest no-kill care-for-life animal sanctuary in the world. Founded by actor Leo Grillo, who left Hollywood to devote his life to saving abandoned animals. Delta Animal Sanctuary is a one-of-a-kind rescue unit. They are staffed by trained attendants who look after each animal, providing them water, treats, toys, and affection. Support Delta Rescue and put your legacy to work. Each life-saving gift helps Delta fulfill their mandate to rescue and care for animals. Request a free estate planning package at deltarescue.org/bill. For a limited time, please watch The Rescuer for free only at deltarescue.org/bill. The Rescuer is an award-winning documentary about Grillo's 2-year rescue of a family of 21 dogs abandoned in the wilderness. deltarescue.org/bill. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.